And I'm Bronx, papito.
Mira, stay tuned. We have a special guest. We got royalty in the house.
Royalty.
In the house, baby.
Royalty.
So come on back. Come on back. Yeah.
We're not worthy.
Ay, we're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor.
Hey, wait. Oh my God. You guys like that intro?
No,
Oh my God. Is that filter? Because I look good.
I look mad sexy.
You look young.
I look like man of the year.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you look great.
Like Mr. Universe.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the
Welcome.
Latino Rudio. How are you? How you doing, papito?
Good.
I've been okay. It was a good week.
Yes, it was a beautiful. This weather was really
It
good.
was bipolar, but
You
it's
know,
okay.
I enjoyed it.
I'm looking forward to it. I know. That's the best thing. I'm not even going to mention the Knicks. Moving on.
Yes,
So
let's not
anyway.
mention them. All right, we're gonna.
You know what
You
you're
know
going to
what
get?
fingers you get?
You got this finger.
This one. Take that, Knicks. Come on, 52 years and still.
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't-
it right there.
They didn't even make it to the promise.
They did. They never
Not
do.
even there.
Oh my God, they didn't even knock on the heaven's door.
No, they just sort of.
You know what's going on?
no.
What's going on? But anyway, I still love you, New York, and your rats. I was having a conversation with the rats the other day. Yeah, there was. Oh my God, there was some bochinche. I don't know. I was gonna call Doña Monty because it was like I don't know what's going on with New York City rats, but I don't know. But they it might be like they were having a moment. They were. I don't know. I think they were eating gummy bears.
Oh,
Maybe the
man.
gummy bears.
You
Have
heard about
the
those
gummy? Yes.
Haribos?
Haribos,
They getting
yeah.
recalled.
They were recalled.
They're getting recalled. The Haribos are getting recalled because people are getting
Hi, Johnny.
actually high off of them. Yes, hi Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi Shirley, welcome in.
Hi, Johnny.
So yes, people the Haribos recalling their gummies because people are getting high off of them, and not
I'm
only
getting gummies.
not just the regular gummy bears, is they like Coca-Cola
the
shape?
Coca-Cola shaped
Oh,
gummy
man,
bears.
yo, I'm about
So,
to run out there.
Mira, I'm about to get some Haribo.
Haribo, do not recall.
Haribo. Listen, guys, call us here if you want us to.
Yeah, straight up.
You know, we advertise for you guys.
You know, we could
Just send us
sponsor-
free
just
samples.
sponsor us.
Free Yeah, well then it's a family in Netherlands that they bought the little Coca-Cola shaped gummy bears, and they were feeling dizzy. They were like, oh my God, I feel dizzy. So they, complained. They look into their product, and it had a little bit of cannabis in it. Yay!
Well, I guess they dumb because they probably bought it from a cannabis spot that sell edibles. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
You know, because if you go to certain
I don't
edible
say.
spots or stores like that nowadays, they have anything. Like, it
Ay,
looks like
Dios mío.
M&Ms. It looks like
Qué bochinche.
it looks like Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? It looks like anything.
It
So
looks- I like them anyway.
all the rappers it is, but it's still edibles.
I'm
They probably
eating them.
just walked into the wrong store.
I'm getting some. Haribo, hit me up.
Yeah, straight up.
I wanna.
Throw
I
me.
feel. I wanna feel dizzy. In love. You like that? Haribo. So anyway, listen. So it's a special weekend coming up.
Yes.
Puerto Rico is celebrated in New York.
New York.
No, because
All
the
over
show
New York.
is in New York.
You have one in Brooklyn. You having one in the
Yeah,
Bronx,
in
you
all
have one in
boroughs. In all
Manhattan.
boroughs.
We're
Yeah.
all over the place.
Ay, Dios mío. I'm telling you.
You have
Let me
one
tell
in
you,
Yonkers.
Latinos. I always say, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, they will survive anywhere that you put them.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. They will make a pastel out of something. It doesn't matter.
You haven't seen Puerto Rican Eskimos?
Yes,
They have
they'll make a
they-
pastel de salmón. I swear to God,
out of seals.
out of seal meat. we don't play. We don't play. So
Nah,
I'm
for real.
very excited. It's gonna be a all amazing weekend coming up, and we're gonna be covering. Can I say? I'm very proud.
Yes.
We're gonna be covering the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yes, we are.
So stay tuned.
Woohoo!
Stay tuned. So we'll be there. So walking. So if you see
Hello,
us, take
Angie.
a picture. Say
Let's
hi.
take a picture. Yes, come stop by.
Yeah.
Visit us on the parade.
Mhm.
we probably want to ask you questions while you're in the
Yes, why
audience.
not? If you want to have
Wonder
ask us
how
a
you
question,
feel about the
why not?
68th anniversary.
Oh, hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Johnny's friend from North Carolina still showing support to y'all. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Love you,
Thank
love you.
Steph.
Sending you
Look
good,
at
good
that. So much
vibes.
love.
Johnny.
Look at that.
Johnny's here. Johnny's here in the studio.
Yes, he's a live studio
Giving him
audience.
a nice shout out. Thank you so much. He's still here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. No se ha ido todavía de Florida.
You can't leave us
I thought he was
alone.
already in Ruben.
Just leave us alone,
In Highway
Johnny.
69, but he didn't make it to 69.
Get away.
He's still in 66.
He's
right
still
now.
64.
But no, seriously. Seriously, I'm very proud of my culture, so I'm very looking forward to the festival and the parade.
And the parade.
So please, look for us. We're gonna be covering the parade. LDM Network will be there on the Puerto Rican.
Yes.
I mean, a Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican.
Parade. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys and looking forward to about our culture. Talk about our culture.
Yeah.
What's going on? And another year.
And the new people who's gonna be joining the parade. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
Like I can't wait to see who's gonna be coming in. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Bad Bunny.
Is it on? I don't know.
Hopefully Bad Bunny.
I don't know. Touch it. See if it's on. Oh, you touching it? Oh, I'm gonna.
Change mics.
Turn this one. Hello. It's me. All right. Listen. Hi. How are you?
You feel that?
Hi.
You felt it?
Yes.
You felt it? You got
Yes,
the power?
I felt it. I got the power.
She felt it.
I got the power.
Let's get it. Let's get it. It's getting kind of hectic.
But anyway, listen. Again, I'm very looking forward to it. So, mira, and talking about the Puerto Rican Day Parade and our culture, we have a special guest today. I'm very proud.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God! Pero mira, mira, I am so proud. Is the cultural king of the Bronx Puerto Rican Day
That's
Parade
what I'm talking about.
2025. Mira, el king. I told you guys. Is that a message? Somebody's calling in or some? No. Okay. Sorry. So I'm very proud. I am very ecstatic about things like this. It's so important, just to be connected with your culture and try to do the best that you can. And he's an individual that proved while we are here, connecting with the culture, trying to like bring new things into this crazy world that we live in. So
listen,
it's a
I'm
great
just
thing.
hyped that he is showing everybody the positivity that he does. Everything that he does, like if you look into his profile and who he is,
Ooh,
you gotta go in, you gotta dig deep. You know what I'm saying? If you dig
baby.
deep,
We
this
dig
guy is a
deep
straight
in here, okay?
humanitarian, and he does what
Yes.
he thinks. And there is no reason.
Right.
There is no reason, and this is absolutely why he's the Ray of PR. I mean, of the Bronx, Puerto Rican. You know?
Hi, the Bronx, Puerto Rican.
Let's
Vite.
go. That's
Hi,
what it is.
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for everybody
So-
that's joining. Thank you. Share, like, I always said share the show with your chilla, the neighbor, the abuelita, the tia. Just share. It's an hour of having fun. But mira, yeah, let's bring him in. He is Ruben Santana, el rey cultural of the 39th annual Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Welcome, everyone.
¡Viva la raza!
Oh, ay, espérate. We're supposed to go to commercial. You know what? We got so excited. I'm ready. But listen, now that you're. By the way,
Look at this.
he smells great. He smells great. Ay, sí, qué rico. Viste, you see how Latino.
Smell like plátano,
You see,
arroz con dulce,
You
yeah?
see, we Latinos, we know how to smell. Viste. Pero mira, if anyway, are we gonna go on a break or no? Listen, let's go. Welcome. How are you? Ay, congratulations.
Weekend ahead of
Ah,
us.
the mic is on? Yeah, it is on.
Yes, it's on. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Ay, Dios mío.
gotta
Ay,
get it.
we
Métalo.
get closer.
Así mismo,
You
ya.
know,
Grab it.
we
Double
in the
fist
Latino,
it.
we in the Latino Ruido, we like to get close.
Yeah, you know.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Congratulations. I think that, um, getting to know you, I mean, I was so happy that you got chosen. I think that
Yeah.
you represent la cultura. You represent us in a way that look hardworking. We come up with things. We always involving ourselves and always positive. That's one
Yes.
thing that I
Very
loved
positive.
about you. Always positive. If you look in his social media, all
Oh
his
my God. He's,
little quotes, anything, it's always about positive things.
and he always has a smile on his
Yes,
face. 24.
always. And listen, why not?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. It does. Yo. And yo,
Exactly.
listen, I just say you've been doing an amazing job, and I just want to know what made you want to join into this pageant of becoming the king.
Well, that's a interesting story. When I started around 40 years old, I went to a little depression. All right. I felt like I was getting older. My body was changing. And I was trying to find a place where I can fit,
Yeah.
where I have to reinvent myself once again. So I went through that dark state of my life. And then I came across about the pageant, the Puerto Rican parade, Bronx Puerto Rican cultural pageant. That and he say 45 and up.
Wow.
Oh
And I
my
was
God.
like, 45 and up. This is a chance for me to go back out there, show come back
That's right.
and represent and grow as a person, right? And that's the main reason I needed to prove myself that I can continue doing what I love.
Oh my
Wow,
God. That
that's
is
amazing. That's an amazing story. Like
That
I
is
can't believe that.
amazing. And I'm sorry
know?
to hear that you went through a kind of a little
Bumpy ride.
bumpy
Yeah,
ride.
bumpy
Let's
ride.
say,
You know, we all go
you
through
know, you
bumpy
in the
rides,
back
but-
seat at one
Yes.
point. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm glad that that was a moment. Maybe it was a sign for you to come out and be like, you know what, I'm more than this. I'm better than this. So I'm
Yes,
very
and I
proud.
have to discover a whole new person inside of me. So
that's
this
wonderful.
journey of the pageant, which I thought it was just, you go participate, put a crown on and go. But I grew as a person so much and I have learned so much about culture. I reconnected with them. So it's been an amazing experience. So
Yeah.
it's not only representing Puerto Rico and the Bronx, it's also something that is very personal to me.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
that's
happy to do
sweet.
it.
That's great. Was you born in PR?
I was born in PR, and my mom brought me here when I was around 10 years old. I've been here since.
Which is
Wow,
like the
that's
Puerto
great.
Rico story.
That is the
That
great
is the Puerto Rico story.
And you know what I like is that you've been through trials and tribulations, and then you sitting here before us as the king. You know,
Yes.
and it shows that no matter what, our Puerto Rican pride never gives up, and we just keep on moving and keep moving forward. And that's what I loved about you when I was watching your Instagram page. You was just here talking to everybody like unprecedented.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
and always
yo,
friendly.
you was giving love to
always
everybody, and
friendly.
yo, it touched my heart. It touched my heart.
After you go through something like that, and you realize the beauty of little things.
Yes.
It's not about how much you have in your wallet, how much jewelry, how you dress. It's more. It's about connecting with people, feeling love, and that's something that has no price. I think that's the best crown that I can have on.
Well,
my
listen,
shoulders.
it went to the right person.
It went to the right person. I saw the way they was giving out the awards and giving out who was third, second, and first. And when they gave you and you hold that,
That is
you held it up there.
AKA Mr. Comerio.
And then
Mr.
you-
Comerio.
Yeah, and
Come on.
and you know what's funny?
Comerio.
Comerio, be proud.
Yes, Mr. Comerio. And then what's even funny is that you was so
Right.
out of breath. Like it was breathtaking for you.
Although sometimes when you run in the pageant, they tell you, "Oh, just cool down. It's not a competition, but it's a lot of pressure."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as you get closer to the crowning and
Yeah.
you evolve, you got your friends, and they're all amazing.
I know
Let me
they'll be
tell
like
you.
screaming, like, oh,
Yeah, all the guys that were participating, they were amazing. They're all very proud of being Puerto Rican. That's a thing that I know because I got extra time to hang out with them.
hang
I
out with
met them more.
them, talk to them, yeah, make
But
it
they're
know
all
them better.
amazing. The first prince, the second prince, the whole royal court is amazing
Oh.
because they did it with love. You know,
Yeah,
we don't
it's
get
true.
like thousands of dollars just to be a king, but we do it for the community. We do it to make people happy. When we go to the festivals, I like to take pictures with everybody, videos, and share.
And that makes a difference
Love.
because
Does make a difference
as
wherever
a
you
third
go,
person
you know.
in the crowd, you hear somebody, mira el príncipe,
Yeah.
ay la reina.
Yeah.
You know, the viejitas be like, ay reina. And that makes us, I don't know, it's part of our culture. It's part of the parade. It's part of any festivity known for Puerto Rico and stuff, you know, for Puerto Rican culture and stuff like that. So, I mean, I was like, hey. I'm
But
like,
one other thing that I love is children.
oh,
God,
when I
yeah.
go
they're
to
so cute.
when I get close to them and I see they look at me from all the way
Oh,
up,
and they
and
be
then
like-
they see that crown, they're like,
my
their
God.
eyes get
Oh my
big,
God.
and then
Oh my
start looking
God.
at me, asking me questions, how you became a king, and I
That's
explain to
beautiful.
them.
That's
I
so sweet.
Yeah, we have to take care
That's
of
so
them. They're the
sweet.
future.
Yeah,
So
it
we
is.
got to pass this crown.
Yes, you got to
Who
pass it
knows
on,
who's gonna be the
and,
next?
and you know,
It's
and
true.
it's great that you showed that they get to be inspired. You know, just to see you in front of their face. You know, that's one thing. They so inspired, like, wow, this guy's in
Yes.
front of me.
I could be.
You know,
It's
I could-
okay to
you know,
like my culture. It's
like,
okay to.
It's okay for
to
the king
share
to
my
be on the
culture.
same street I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, like
exactly.
it's okay. So, oh my God, can't wait to be king.
Pero mira,
Oh
I got
my
a
God.
question. You know that I know that you go through a certain amount, you know, like a stages of questioning. I mean, that you have to say, "I want world peace."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
what
Yes.
steps it took for you to get to be king?
or there was a specific question that you got kind of like, wait a minute, kind of stuck, or did they?
Well, you have you don't know what question you're gonna get at
Right.
the end. But you have to know a little bit about your culture or what's happening in Puerto Rico right
Right.
now. So it's a lot of research involved besides going there.
Whoa, wow.
Yes, you gotta get deep in there. Like I've been in New York for a long time, so I needed to connect with my hometown. That's who I'm
Yes.
representing, Comerío. So that's why I went in and I
Yeah.
found out so much information.
Isn't it beautiful?
It was-
Let me tell you,
And I connected.
Comerío is like in the south,
The center,
in the center of
the
Puerto
center
Rico.
of PR, and
And it's like surrounded by mountains, rivers, and if
Yes.
you gotta go to the beach, you know, there's some places you gotta arrive there. But it's
Yes.
a beautiful, beautiful town in Puerto Rico.
yes, it is. It is.
You know,
It's-
don't
And a lot of-
underestimate.
And a lot
You know,
of cultural history there.
yes.
Yes, it is the center of PR, and a lot of people you never really hear about that place, because everybody's usually outside and they
Yes.
talk about Ponce and Bayamon and todo eso.
Everything near the
but
the
nobody
beach and
ever
stuff.
talk about your place, and that's what's amazing because where you at is in the center, the heart of PR, and people you need to look that up.
Oh my God, yes.
That was a main focus of my
Right.
participation. Also represent my hometown and put them out there. Yes, we are here.
That's
with Puerto
right.
Ricans.
Go Comerío.
And Comerío is in the house.
Yes, Comerío is in the house.
Did you get the opportunity to visit Comerío as an adult?
Actually, I was there in January, right before.
Huepa.
Yes, I started. I usually go. My mom is there. All my family is there. I'm here by myself with my one brother here in New York.
I know. I saw that.
So-
Listen, I loved it because he went to the beach and he went to the San Juan, to old San Juan, and I was like, oh man, and it was just so beautiful, beautiful, you know. And it just, you know, it makes you nostalgic.
Yes.
To me, it did. Kind of like, you know, seeing those pictures. So I'm like, oh, so I'm coming for you, Puerto Rico.
So
So-
I'm trying to go now in
Yes.
July.
In July.
My
Oh,
father's
mío.
birthday's coming, so I'm trying to make
Oh,
it there.
happy birthday.
Oh, that's great, man.
Maybe he can wear the sash and take a photo with the
Oh,
Oh
yes,
my
that'd be
God,
great.
you're gonna
That'd be
make them-
great, yo.
you're
You
gonna
know,
make them so
pass it
proud.
on, yo. Listen, I think you already made them proud. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you've been here since you was 10 years old, and then it take you, you know, to now to become this king in New York, and then you're gonna bring it back home. You know what I'm saying? Just to bring this crown back home, it's a blessing. You
It
know,
is a blessing.
everybody
It is
will
a
understand and see that. Yo, listen, this man just did whatever it takes to get here.
Huepa,
Show
look
what
at that,
he's
look at
doing.
that. That's rated. Look at you.
That was what that national traditional costume I made for Puerto Rico. I made it by
Huepa.
myself. I
Mira
painted
pa'
it
allá,
and I
¿viste?
made the whole piece.
That's amazing.
Well, it was tough because
You
I was
were-
competing against some tough singers, and so I had to reinvent myself to make sure.
Oh my God.
was-
That
Wow.
must have been.
So
That
that's
must have been crazy.
that's your talent, Stalin.
I do actually. I've got many talents.
Hey, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, we know.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Espérate.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Too many talent. Espérate.
Sure.
I'm getting
Ay,
hot
okay.
here. It's a lot of talent.
A lot of talent. But can we say that one of the talents is custom made?
Yes.
Oh, kind of custom
Outfits,
or
yes,
outfits and stuff
also
like
a
that?
painter. So I incorporate all
That's
of that into my
amazing.
creations.
Oh my God.
And usually they all have a message behind. I
Oh.
don't do art without a purpose.
Oh, that's
You know,
great.
and that's what I
definitely,
noticed
what it
because
is.
in a lot of the
Every art-
videos, you would, connect the music with whatever art or whatever that you were working on. And I noticed that when in your, especially with a Bad Bunny, I don't want to, Bad Bunny song, but you made it connected with a painting that about the, no quieren quitar el río, no quieren quitar las
And now
playas.
the problem with the coquille.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my God.
happening.
Yeah,
How
what's
you feel
going on?
about
How
that?
do you feel about
How
that?
you feel about that?
That's a topic that really
Ah.
upset me a little bit, but we have to continue
Right.
talking about it, learning about the coquille a little bit more.
It's true.
Yeah, the coquilles are innocent. They're beautiful. They're just
They
jumping
are.
around.
And then, it's
You know,
Yeah,
unfortunate.
and you know,
It's part of our culture, but at the same time, it's a little controversial because, of course, there's coquilles in Hawaii. How you feel about that whole thing about the, citrus spray that is, so they could stop singing?
Yeah.
Ay, bendito.
No, I'm definitely people that know me. I've been working with animals for many, many years.
Yes.
That's how I started in the dog world. I'm a big pet lover,
Ooh,
and
look at
I
that.
believe
Yeah.
every creation in this planet deserves respect.
yes.
And they all have a purpose.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we think, oh, we don't need that or we don't need that, but we all connected.
Yes.
We need each
We
other
sure
to
do.
survive. So we have to make sure we preserve each species and treat them with respect. I mean, that
Why
don't-
not?
Oh my
That
God,
doesn't
you
It
right.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's free. It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It's free to be nice and to take care of your environment. Definitely, because each species and each creature on this planet has a job to do, and for you to take it away and do that.
Look at
That's your dog.
Yes.
Let me tell you,
He's beautiful.
Let me tell you that I don't know. She has more miles than me because she was all over Puerto Rico, and it was like she was having a good time.
Yes, I love to take my dogs on a trip,
That's
especially to
wonderful.
Puerto Rico.
Oh
And I
my
got my
God!
mom as a babysitter, so I get away.
Use a stroller and
That's
everything.
wonderful. But you see how we connected with the animals, and this is what's going on with the coquille. It's like, it's part of our culture. We connected, our ancestors connected with it. So it's sad that this is happening. It's a big thing, and I think it's gonna be a big topic during the festivals and Puerto Rico coming
Yes,
forward. Puerto
I
Rico
think it is
parades
going to
and
be a
stuff like
big
that.
topic about the cookies.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. The outfit that you made, it was a traditional Taino outfit, like you researched and you
research for
saw.
No, actually, that was something. I started with one photo sketch, and then I started working, and the whole idea completely changed by the end.
And it worked.
Yes,
And
yes,
it worked.
But
And
let me
it
use
worked.
this.
Yes, because actually, I started wanted to represent the Church of Comerío,
Right.
Santo Cristo de la Salud.
Yep.
And then I was like, but I felt more connected with the Taino. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
As the name of Comerío comes from one of the caciques, Comerío, and that he retrieved into the mountains away from the Spaniards when they arrived.
I know.
Although he was captured
Wow.
after.
Unfortunate.
But I think
Pero-
it was a good way to show the story of Cacique Comerío.
Yeah,
And,
I think that but it's unfortunate that tragedy and negativity can bring out a good outlook on Puerto Rico culture, especially Taino.
yes.
Yeah.
There's like over 500 people in Puerto Rico that live a Taino life. Like a regular. They just identify, they dress, they follow Taino day-to-day things to do. So I think that the negativity of all this with the coquille and everything has brought up a new, like everybody's like researching Taino. What is this? What does this
Yes.
mean? And and I think
I-
unfortunately,
like
negativity, but
he
bring
just-
out positive.
Yeah, like he just mentioned, like how Camarillo was stuck there. Now, certain people won't even know that story that he got, captured in there and he moved back to protect the people. And
It's
this
amazing.
what he just did was gives people insight. Say, hey, well, you know what? Let me look into that history, and let me study that and let me find out what he's exactly what he's talking about, because there's certain stories about PR that nobody really hears.
Yes.
And it's great to hear that you did your research and you did your homework and you say, hey, listen, I need to learn about my país, and this is it.
Well,
Right.
not only we talk about Comerio is big about Taino, but we have Juana Colon. And Juana Colon is big in Comerio because
Aye.
she fought for a lot the rights of people working.
Yes, she sure
see
did.
that?
Yeah, she sure did.
Yes. And she also, the school is named after her.
Mira pa allá.
See
In
that?
honor of her, because she fought for the students to be able to get catch a bus to go to school.
Mira pa allá.
See that school
You
bus?
see, there's a lot of history that a lot of
This,
people,
there's history that nobody knows.
nobody
You know what
knows,
I'm
and
saying?
everybody's like, "Viva Puerto Rico, pero do you
But do
take a
you know
time
your family? Do
and
you take
learn
time to
about
study
our
it?
culture and learn little things, stories like this?"
Here in
That
Latino
means a lot.
Rudio, what we do is a lot of research. Everything
do.
that we
We
do,
sure
we
do.
do research, and we like.
Ray,
sometimes,
we
like,
do.
I was born.
We do a lot of
Yo,
research.
King, I was born here, but my sangre es de allá. But I gotta learn. I gotta learn.
Yeah.
Yo. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about how you feel about that this connection? Sometimes Puerto Ricans that are born and live in Puerto Rico, they feel kind of a little bit off with Puerto Ricans here in the States.
Well,
How you feel about that? Because
I've faced it myself.
yeah.
Sometimes they look at my skin like you are a little too blanquito.
Tú, Blanqui, tú eres de allá afuera. Tú eres de allá
The way you
afuera.
dress, they be like
The
that.
way you dress, that's
Yes.
right. They look at you like, I don't know, like
Huh.
you get a little treatment,
Yeah.
a little different treatment.
They tell me tú te de allá afuera, yo, you from out there.
But that's
And,
also one of the things that this pageant helped me to work on is it made me feel Puerto Rican. It gave me that
And
extra
embrace.
security. Yes, you belong.
Embrace it.
And although you are here in New York, but you still Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
And,
right.
Straight up.
No matter where you are. You know?
Exactly.
Puerto
You have
Rican
to.
runs in our veins.
Puerto Ricans
That's
love
what
that
I'm saying.
flag.
You have to.
We put it everywhere.
You know?
Everywhere. Pero mira, I think that overall you represent what your title is, Rey Cultural, because as I mentioned before, I looked at your posts, I looked at your website, everything, and you're so
She's really excited because you have rebels in your hat.
Yes.
She's excited because she had
Guys,
rebels.
I got excited. No, but it was just
They were
not-
expensive too.
Yes.
Yeah, but not as
Yes.
because the thing is that it got me excited that you're not just because I'm the king of Puerto Rico, the Bronx Puerto Rico parade. No, but this is your day-to-day life.
Yes.
Like I saw when you cover the Easter parade. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
He covered the Easter
He
parade.
covered
and you
the
were
Easter
so-
parade.
You were so you, and you connected with the people, and then you you participate. You had your hat,
Yes.
which I'm assuming you created.
Yes.
It was, guys, check him out in all social media outlets.
Yes. Oh
Please
my
do.
God.
And it just it showed me that, man, you know what? He's just humble. He is connected to the culture. He's connected with wherever you live in the United States. You're connected with what's going on. It makes you who you are now.
I'm
know?
living.
Yes.
You living the life,
I'm
man. You living
life
the
with
dream.
Exactly.
fears.
Maybe next year I'll be the king.
Why not?
Wait. We heard
Imagine
it
that,
in the
Bronx
Latino
Papito
Ruido.
as the king.
We heard it in the Latino Ruido. We heard it in the Latino Ruido. I don't know. Bronx
Maybe I
Papito.
get to be the judge.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. And he might be, Bronx Papito might be the next king. Mire.
Oh, I'm trying to take steps to get there.
I got you covered.
Pero, in all your posts, you always say, rise with hope and always, never underestimate you're capable of amazing things. What motivates you every day
Because
just to, be so positive at right now?
I think I'm a very humble person. Raising in Puerto Rico was with my grandma, was in a farm,
Oh my
surrounded
God.
by animals, something that you don't see many
You
Puerto
don't.
Ricans experience that anymore.
Yeah.
And those I guess the way I was raised made a difference. And my experience with depression also showed me that there's a lot of people out there that are quiet, suffering, depression, and this is a way to make them happy. You know, to share my story and connect with them because I know what they're feeling. I know I already went through it, and I know it's
That's
hard.
right.
So for me
Yeah,
to
mental
bring that
illness is
smile
real.
to them,
Yes.
it has no price. You know, even if for a second that you take a photo and you make them smile.
I know.
that-
And
You
make
sure
them
did.
forget their
Yeah,
problems
you
for
feel
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I understand that. You need that. You need that to get away.
Definitely,
That one moment. You know,
you.
and I appreciate you for that, Ruben.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do. Like it's an amazing experience. Thank you so much. For everything that you've done. I mean, even your smile, just by being here, your vibe is amazing.
Thank you.
And I know that it transpires into everybody out there.
Well, Ruben, thank you for coming. And
Yeah. No, we're not going. Not going.
we're not.
Wait
Okay.
a minute. He's staying here.
Oh,
with
he's
us.
staying here. Ain't going
Staying
nowhere.
here with us.
All right, yo, stay here, yo.
He's
We're
not
gonna
going
take a break.
nowhere.
We'll be right back. All right.
Take a break.
All right.
Ya lo
Just
está
take a
botando.
time out. All
Lo
right.
está
My fault,
botando,
Ruben.
oye.
I don't want to kick you out. Look at that. I'm kicking
I
out
got
the
a lot of
king.
events to do.
That's because I want to be the king next year.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she'd even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this. Oh my god.
Welcome
And
back.
we're
Welcome back.
He's still here. Like we're gonna keep him captive. He's not going nowhere. World peace. World peace.
He's teaching me. He's like,
Like a
it's
way.
on the. It's on the head.
Welcome back, everybody. So we're gonna play a game.
Yes.
We're gonna say certain words, and you gotta come up with what we're talking about.
Fast
So
word game. So
yeah,
the
if
first
we
thing in
say
your mind.
whatever
First thing
comes
in your
out.
mind. So we're gonna say certain words, and then the first thing that come out of your mind.
All right.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Okay, you start.
All right. The first word is rice.
Beans.
Ay,
That's the easy one.
Yes.
song.
Story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a
It's a
story.
story.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
story. It's a
Yeah.
love or something.
TV show.
Your favorite TV show? Yeah, say favorite TV show.
This show is a favorite TV show.
Okay, we're going home.
Latino.
Let's give him the prize. Let's give him the prize.
I know he was gonna say that.
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Sending you. Yes. Travel.
Puerto Rico.
Buepa, you see?
That's awesome.
You see? We got it
Let's see.
going on.
Animal.
Pomeranians.
Yes.
Yes, he loves dogs.
Swim or beach lay? Beach lay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Beach
I guess I
lay.
can swim, so that, yeah. beach lay.
Yeah.
That's sexy. That's
Some
sexy.
good beer next.
Ay, qué rico. Yes. Ay, oh my
A
God.
nice sunbathing, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Ay, qué
Really,
rico.
like some good music, a little radio. You're good
Thank
to go.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
yeah.
Much.
So red and pink beans.
Ay.
I
Ay.
like
Hey.
He like his beans black.
yes.
Black. I bet on black, baby.
The darker the better.
Yes. You know, because actually, and it's juicier. Because dark meat is juicier than the white meat because the white meat tends to get dry.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, and so a lot of people be like, yeah, girl, I'm a breast person. Yeah, right.
Get that dry.
Right.
They be choking. Ooh.
I be choking.
I need something to wash it down with.
Yes, you know, especialmente español, like dark meat, Spanish dark meat.
Like
Love
that.
it. Ay, Dios
Yeah,
mío.
it's delicious.
Pasteles, ketchup o sin ketchup. Ay, Dios mío.
I like ketchup.
Ay,
yes.
me too.
Yes, I
I
like ketchup. Sorry, but I
ketchup.
love ketchup.
I like ketchup. Why not? Well, I don't
Con
like
pique,
pique.
yes.
I used to, but not now.
The only thing I don't like
get
in my
off.
pastel is aceituna or pasas.
Oh
It
my
goes
God,
away.
you see?
I actually like it plain. I like pasteles plain.
Just plain.
I like to enjoy it the way it really is, man.
Oh, so you
Well,
like it
sometimes
al
you need a little-
natural.
No.
Al natural.
Au natural.
All right.
All
And my
right.
mom makes some good pasteles.
Ay, qué rico. You
That's
see
why I
that?
go there in January.
You see? This is all this. Oh, I'm getting all excited.
Like the blacker the berry, the sweeter
the juice. You know it, Edie's.
You see that?
You know it. Edie knows.
Edie's
Edie
my
knows.
All right, so here we go.
We can style.
Or car travel.
Oh.
I prefer car travel if I can. I don't like flying. I don't like heights. I don't like to be in close spaces.
Confined,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't like
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know.
especially
I
if
don't
it's a
know.
long flight.
Listen,
And it's
I'm
uncomfortable.
Ay,
Traveling-
¿verdad?
now traveling is like
I'm traumatized with Spirit. I'm traumatized.
Oh my God, yeah, he don't like Spirit.
You know, don't talk about planes no more. No more planes.
no, especially
Dios mío.
now. That's a bad topic. Planes.
I
don't
know, I
Yes,
know.
no.
They've been doing-
I don't know
And
what
now
they're always missing a
helicopters.
piece. It's always falling.
We got helicopters, planes, and now boats.
And both. So
¿Verdad,
You know,
viste?
Diablo, yo.
You see?
Stay with the
you see?
car.
You see? Ay, ay.
No.
Okay, and this is since we're in New York, I was thinking, train, buses, or just Uber?
that's a tough one.
I know, right?
That's a tough one.
Listen, we're in New York City. I don't know what's going on. Should we,
Don't we have a drones already to take
Yeah,
us
I know.
places?
Oh
Isn't
man,
The
man.
trains are bad.
Terrible.
Cars are expensive.
They're
Crazy,
expensive.
yo. Especially if you
are.
got the XL.
I don't know. And the buses be like missing you. Like you'll be like, hello, and they just keep
Yes,
going.
and they keep going.
They
Like
don't
a
care.
nerve,
No, they
MTA.
just keep going.
Yeah,
You gotta buy yourself a little e-bike or
That's
e-scooter.
what we need. And the little, you know, it's so true.
I could imagine Ruben with an e-scooter going like this.
And my crown and my sack.
World peace, everybody. Oh my God, but that was fun. I love
Don't give me
that
ideas.
I love this game. And
was
we
fun.
kept going like this. We kept going like that.
Kids switching it. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Yes.
I know, me too. I love it. I love it.
Espérate.
Espérate. Answer.
¿Aló?
Aló.
¿Quién es?
Wait 1 second. Every time I pick up this phone, I don't know what happening. Wait, let me press the button.
Ay, Dios
I
mío.
don't know
look.
who it is, guys. It's Tontito.
Tito.
Let me on.
You
Ay,
are right.
Tito.
Hi, ¿cómo está? How you do today?
Ay, ando en aquí, Don Tito. ¿Dónde tú estás? We were waiting for you.
No, I take it the beach. I lay down.
You like that? Oh.
I lay down the beach. 80 degree. I don't care. I one side black, one side white. I don't care. I just turn around. And I like that. But anyway,
He's like a burger.
I see you. I waving to the girl like Ruben do, but they don't come to me. I don't know what happened.
I know. What's going on with the girls?
I don't know. I do the hand editing like Ruben, but no, they don't work. They don't work.
Maybe the hand is not doing it like. I don't know, something going on.
I see he looking like a king there and everything. I remember one time, 1920. 12. I remember because I'm drinking. I'm
You got
drinking
old?
Heineken. I'm playing domino. No, I remember very, very good.
You remember very good.
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío.
One guy come to me. He said, "Hey, I'm king," and I say, "And I'm
I don't think
and I'm
so.
McDonald." So what? I didn't
Ay,
care.
Ay, Don Tito, I can't with you.
I don't
can't
care.
with you, Don Tito.
But Ruben, I got a question. You say you're gonna be in the Bronx por ahí, in tiki por ahí, you
Ay,
know?
el tic. Ay.
What your favorite thing about anything you do? You do there?
People. I love hang out with people. That's my main goal as a king. I enjoy dancing. I love to dance, so you're gonna see me doing a lot of salsa all over. So you're more than welcome to join the princesses and everybody and do a little salsa. Why not?
Oh my
Wepa,
God!
that's what's up.
Oh my God! This guy, he tried to break my hip talking about salsa.
Ay,
Oh my
ay, Don
goodness!
Tito, no. Mira, Don Tito, you should run for the king.
No, I want to run
here.
for the king, but he say you have to like it the people. I don't like it the people. I don't know.
Oh my God, Don Tito don't like it, the people. Ay,
No,
Dios
I
mío.
remember the last time I talked, it was 1912, I think, around there. The last time I talked to somebody.
And he's still alive.
Maybe if we get you some cañita, maybe we get
That's
you
what it is, Cañi.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on the telephone. These people, they're rude. I'm on the telephone. Okay, I gotta go because I got a roll with patele. Maybe I put ketchup. I don't know.
Oh, you see?
Maybe. You know how we do? We in the beach, but we bring the caldero with rice and everything. We got it there. Okay, I'm coming.
Don Tito,
Anyway,
you
I
did
gotta
good.
go. I
Don
talk to you
Tito,
later.
awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, Don
Bye.
Tito. Oh my God, that was Don Tito calling. Ay,
Oh my
Maria,
God.
oye.
He always. I don't know how he always get my number.
I don't know, he always call you.
He always call me.
I don't know, he's gonna be calling you. He's gonna be calling you.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, you know.
Oh my God. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Mira.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Yo. You gotta watch it. Don Tito's gonna be back there like that.
I know. Oh my God, pero mira,
Mira, look,
a
this
question,
is a question from the audience.
From the audience. Will you sleep with the crown? Ay, mira.
That's a good.
That's a good
That's a
question,
good
Edie.
question. But I only have this from about what 3 weeks now, and I don't think I will sleep with my crown.
No.
But I do sleep with my Pomeranian. He's next to me,
Oh.
but I always dream about.
Oh, that's
I
right.
work very hard for it. and I
Yes,
put a
yeah,
lot of
you know.
love to it, to
That's
make sure
right, you
I
should.
represent everybody.
Of course, and
Yeah.
we are very proud that you are el rey cultural para nosotros here in the Bronx, in
Yeah,
Nueva
straight
York.
up, man.
So we're very proud. I mean, if I have my crown, I'll be going. I'll do cook, go to the bath. I'll do everything with my
Straight
crown.
up, man.
I walk the dog with my
when
crown.
you walk into places, people be like, oh, el rey, Bronx, give him whatever.
Yeah, mira.
Yes.
They do that?
Yes.
Oh my God! I can't be waiting to be king next year.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Especially
Something is happening.
Oh my
to different
God.
events.
You
Yeah.
heard it.
Oh
You
my
heard it
God.
first in Latino Ruido. I don't know. Bronx Papito might run.
Yo, listen, I'll probably just put my name in there. Let's see what
Who
happens.
You never
knows?
know.
You never know. They're gonna be
knows?
like,
You never
oh,
know.
look at Bronx Papito. They're gonna be like, is that your name on your birth certificate? You should have.
Yes.
It's funny because probably about 5 years ago, I was joking with my mom when I visited her that I wanted to be Mr. Comerio one day. And we was laughing, and now that we were talking and joking around.
Oh my God!
Look at you today,
You
yo.
never know.
Hey, look,
They should.
Mr.
You gotta put it
Comerio,
out
yo,
there,
in the
you know,
house,
you gotta
man.
put it out
You
there.
Yeah,
send
you
it
gotta
out
put
to the
it-
universe,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Man,
They
yo,
do,
you
and
just
they,
gave me
they should
goosebumps
cover
for
more
that.
like pageants. They should have pageants for rays, like what happened with
Yes, yo,
Yeah.
you know,
Mr. Universe.
why there's no
Mr.
Mr.
Latino.
America?
We
You
need
know?
to get guys more involved. I think.
Yeah.
I think we need to
I
get
could
them
be
out
Mr.
there.
America. Look at these
Yeah,
guys.
look at
Oh,
that.
oh my God. Oh my God! Don't get him started.
Oh my
But that's a
God.
good question. Do you think that there's a little stereotype right now because everything is Miss Universe, it's
Miss
about
America.
women, and this controversy comes from many years. The swimsuit edition is something wrong. This and the or whatever your
Why
background.
there's no male?
Your,
You know, like,
who
there
you
should be a
love.
male
It doesn't
one.
matter. But do you think that there's gonna be there's a little stereotype
I think it's
for men?
machismo in our
Machi-
community.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think that's
eso
a
mismo.
big thing, and that's also stopping you from achieving a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely. Yeah.
True. Yes.
I think they need to experience that. It's not only about the crowd, but also the skills that are very so these can help
Yeah,
them
bring them
develop.
out and
Yeah.
come out their shell. Yes.
Yeah,
Can speak on
definitely.
the
You know?
microphone, go to TV shows so they get more comfortable.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
sometimes we think about the pageant, but there's all the jobs.
I know, and within the
Behind the
pageant,
scenes,
there's
there's
some,
a lot of stuff going
you know,
on.
and then that will work. You could set stage, the set
Yeah.
stage, or a judge,
Video,
camera,
doing the
video.
camera.
You could be a reporter or
Even the
whatever,
outfits,
an
the little,
anchorman.
like blessing of he did his own, but you can, that's somebody that you can, have
Wow, I
them do
could imagine
your
Ruben
Yes.
starting
little
his own
outfit for you.
fashion industry.
You know,
He
But
makes
there's a
his,
have
lot more behind. A lot of people just think about the pageant, but there's a lot more that you can learn. And you never know where they're going to take you.
in
I think
life.
it's a good
Yeah,
opportunity.
it
Just
is.
everybody should have that opportunity to voice.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
are we
myself.
talking on the? Ay, Dios mío.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Come
I get
over here.
nervous. I get nervous when it's
Ruben.
close.
Así mismo, like that.
You
Right?
gotta do
We,
it right.
listen, we don't mess around here.
I learned the hard way.
Hold him
Why you think I got
Yeah.
it twisted this way? So when I look to
Hello.
you, it's always in there.
But it's so true. I agree with you. Because I have an accent, and before I started the Latino Rudio, I was kind of like me. I have an accent. I miss, I had, sometimes my mind goes, mind boggling, and I come up with, I invent words and stuff like that. But is it? You think that it would actually? I Since you said about something, that it came into your life at a certain time, I think that it happened kind of with me with this show, and I think that I agree with you with everything about the kids and men to get it more involved in this pageant, because it brings out your the way you are, it just makes you
Like,
view life
yes.
better, and makes you feel proud of yourself.
Yeah,
and
It's
you,
true.
you know what I mean?
And yeah, and like he said, it opened up a lot of doors to him, and not only that, it opened up his mind. He's changed a lot inside and mentally
Because it
because of
affected
this.
me as well
And
when I came
just
to host
just
Latino
being here.
Ruido.
You know what I'm saying?
And it made me more proud, and I accepted my accent. I accepted me, not pronouncing words. Actually, I make it work for me, and I think that by you going forward and doing it, and I think that it helped a lot of us. We're going through that right now.
Mhm.
You know,
There's a lot
and
of us going through that.
yeah,
Yes.
and it for me, it's just it made me better just being here. So
Yes, that's a
Aw.
part of the thing that I also struggle with was my accent.
Yeah.
Aw.
She made me cry.
I'm not gonna give you my crown. Stop. You cry. He's trying everything. Crown.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing every which way I can.
Look, he's practicing already.
know.
You really do
You know.
like.
You're supposed to go like this.
Listen, we should do a showcase, a show, just for people that want to practice. Like
I'll be a pageant.
you don't have
Yes,
to be in your
yes.
pageant.
When you won, how you win it? You love me. You really love me.
I love you. I love you.
I think that at the end of the day, we laugh and we're making it fun, but at the end of the day, it helps. It helps, ourselves. It helps us mentally, emotionally. It's not a bad thing. A lot of sometimes pageantry, it gets a bad rap.
Yeah, I
There's
don't know
nothing wrong with
why.
that. I think it would be fun. I think it's awesome.
But drama is always good also.
Of
A little
course,
drama,
give
you
me
need
those
it in the
flowers.
But you
Give
know,
me that crown.
but
It's
you know
my
what's
crown.
good about it is that it keeps your mind busy and it keeps you going. And when you're down and out and your mind is just running, it's gonna make you go lower. And what the pageantry done
I think
for
it's, yeah.
you and many other people who've been in the pageant, they just kept on moving and keep moving forward. next show,
It
new
is a
outfit,
good
this and
self-esteem.
that.
It
You know what I'm
lifts
saying?
up your self-esteem, I
It
think.
brings it up.
I think.
And I
You
love
know?
to dress. So, like
Hello.
going out, getting clothes,
With a-
looking good.
with a
Nigga,
brillo
it's
dress.
ensemble today, yo. I think he ironed his sash.
Yes,
I
yes,
do.
definitely.
With starch. He said,
Yes.
I do. He said, I do. See
But
that?
also, I learned a lot about dress.
Look at
Something
that.
that I learned through the pageant.
Look at that.
And because usually I was sweatpants, gym clothing, and that was it.
You see?
Yeah, for many years.
Oh my
And I
God.
started doing a lot of fun shirts,
Lo ve,
colors, and
digo,
different stuff.
Wow, look
that's
at
what we're all
that,
about,
man.
fun.
See?
And do you ever thought of going into
The fashion industry?
fashion industry for the pageants, like the outfits, the culture? Because I know that
Or
if I
making
remember,
clothes for your
Miss
Pomeranians.
Puerto Rico. Miss Puerto Rico came out with an outfit with the coquille and the La Flor Maya. Así que she
Yeah.
just went and opened it in the coquille. She had the coquille right here and the Flor Maya.
That was
And I was
Madison
like,
Anderson.
yeah, ay Dios mío. Mira, when I saw that, I melted. I was like, oh my God, like I felt it right here. Did you ever thought of going into that direction? Because I know
I
that you do
always-
your little things, your.
Well, that's always been one of my dreams. One day, be able to design a costume for any of them.
Ay, Dios mío.
I
Wow.
think it will be an honor. I
Yeah.
have replicas of those Miss Universe dress on my dog, and that went viral. Even Madison Anderson sent me a message.
Oh
So I
my
felt so
God.
when she saw
Mira
that.
eso.
So I've been doing what I did for 5 years of the Miss Universe Puerto
Ay,
Rico
Dios
into
mío.
dogs. Into
Ay,
the dogs.
perdón.
I'm gonna
Hold
grab
on,
it.
we're gonna
I'm gonna
walk-
take
we're
this
gonna-
with
listen,
me.
just tape it right here. Just tape it right here. I know.
So yes, that's how I got started. And a lot of people
Yeah.
noticed it. My dog fashion, and I was designer of the year for the New York Pet Fashion Show. It used to be a big show.
Mira para allá.
But it
Ay,
took
Dios
me
mío.
about almost 10 years to make it to the top because I learned how to sew on my own. So
Mira eso.
so I
Wow,
grabbed
that's amazing.
purchased a sewing machine and I broke a lot of needles, even my finger.
Ay,
went in
Dios
there.
mío.
Yeah,
But you know what?
practice makes perfect.
That's
right?
what
Hey.
makes you unique about it. And there's a reality show that's starting in Telemundo, which is like they looking for the next Miss Latina universe.
Yes.
Mira, and now I think about it like, listen, Telemundo.
Yo, call us.
Ding ding.
Mr. Santana right here. Okay, es Rey Cultural.
Exactly.
So, because I think that it would, which that leads to my next question. What do you think about this whole reality thing now with the pageant season around the corner? Because I know they're looking for somebody that's gonna be representing Latino in November in Thailand. So, I mean, do you agree? Like, is it a good
I-
way of
I think
finding talent?
I always love the traditional Miss Universe in a way, but this is a new era of the pageant.
Yes.
Things are changing, and sometimes changes are good.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait and see how it goes. I think it gives a lot of opportunity to all the contestants to a
I
chance.
know. I love it.
And I think that's a good thing.
And
bring
get
more
to know
people-
them a little bit more than just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Just-
sometimes it's just like, Miss Puerto Rico. Okay, that's
Yeah.
all we see. And then your dresses and your answers. But I
At
think
least we get
it
to
gives
see
like a
them in the
behind
background,
scene.
behind the scenes, and see what they're about.
And the
That'd
drama.
be great. Yeah.
And the
That
drama.
comes with
I
the
love
pageant.
it.
Yep. The drama.
Which,
Ah.
us Latinos,
That's
we love that.
fire.
We love that.
Yeah, we love
You know,
drama.
the doñas be like this. Ajá,
Yeah.
espérate.
Yo sabía.
There's a lot of things that go behind
Sí,
stage on
no,
pageants,
no,
and, but they're
sí.
always it's nothing personal. Like I had Mr. Kawas when Mr. Kawa came into the competition, I felt a little intimidated about him. He was one of my toughest
Ay,
to
Dios
beat.
mío.
And
Even the name is kind of like intimidating.
yeah, Juan Vargas.
I know.
Juan Vargas.
Yes, amazing. Participating now. That's the Bronx
Okay.
Parade. And but at the same time, we were having fun. I know we were competing against each other, but at the same time, we found a way to connect and have
Aw.
fun
You
and
see?
know how to separate competition from friendship. That's a big thing.
Aw, so
Well,
I'm-
Jefe, like I was gonna say is that maybe you could teach me and we switch numbers later on.
Oh my God,
so
we should have our own Latino
me for next year.
Latino Rudio reality. We should have our own reality show here.
You can prepare me. You can be in the background helping me and doing it.
Show you the water. How to look at the judge on the face. You gotta
straight
be like,
up.
yeah. You blink your
I
eye.
know.
And spit on the one I need to spit on. No
It's like an art, it's like acting in a way. You gotta know how to act in front of the crowd, the judges.
I can imagine
all of that.
I know, and that good spirit. But you know what, Ruben? Thank you so much for being here with us today. We are so proud. I could just imagine what 5 years from now is gonna be for you. I think you're talented. You're a great representation of us, our culture, a influencer, a constant creator. You evolve every day, and I think you have a great heart as well. Animal lover, come on, you know what I mean?
And a wonderful spirit. Your spirit is live, and we see it. We see it, and we see that you're going far in places. This is the beginning of your journey.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So the Bronx, Puerto Rico Day Parade here in the Bronx. Él va a estar with the Reina and the court. Everybody's going to be there. We're going to be there as well. We're going to be there. So we're going to be stalking him. We will be stalking you. Yeah. Look. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, my God. The killer within us. Dale vista. Pero mira, that's a good time. Charles, for your book. But I know, right? But honestly, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
From the bottom of my heart. Bottom of Papito.
Thank you. I appreciate having you here.
Yeah, it was awesome. We're very proud. Congratulations. And listen, like Papito said, who knows? This is just the beginning of many good things.
Milestones.
Telemundo, call him, please.
Call him.
Por favor.
Call him.
You know.
I can be hosting the show.
You know.
Exactly. Hello.
You never
Who
know.
knows? Ruben Santana, that's right.
Have a good one.
I know, yeah. So,
take care, guys. Bye.
Bye. Mwah, love you. Love you. Bye.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra.